Hi everyone, this is Joe at Tree Pittsburgh, and today I'm here to highlight our tree of the month, the Black Locust. Black Locust is a very useful tree despite its often ragged appearance. The locust tree is a survivor. It's tough and adaptable. It actually fixes nitrogen with its roots and is extremely resistant to pollution. Black locust often seeds itself on the rocky slopes and often thrives in disturbed sites similar to strip mined areas or even old parking lots. We often see it growing along the edges of fields, forests, and along roadsides. These flower clusters open in May and early June and look like the blossoms of the pea plant. You could eat these. They are edible and they taste a little bit like peas, but be careful where you're selecting your food from, because if they're growing in a contaminated soil, you may want to think twice about eating them. They're very fragrant, and a lot of different bees and insects will visit these to pollinate them. Later on, they'll turn into these flat, papery seed pods, which most people think about if they've seen locust trees before. On the young locust trees, you'll have lots of thorns, and they're arranged in pairs up and down the branches, and even on the trunk. Another locust tree pretty common is the honey locust, but the thorns are much larger and often in big clusters. The leaf of the black locust is anywhere between 6 and 12 inches long and sort of has a fern-like appearance. This is actually one leaf with many parts. We call this a compound leaf. The scientific species name, pseudo-acacia, means false acacia, as this tree really resembles the acacia trees of Australia and Africa. Here's a close-up of those thorns we talked about, arranged in pairs. There's a former state champion locust tree growing in Mount Lebanon Cemetery. I have some photos here I want to show off because it really is an impressive tree, and you normally don't see locust trees this large in our area. Our friends over at Dancing Gnome Brewery have released their Black Locust Beer of the Month, featuring this wonderful tree. If you're lucky, head over to dancinggnomebeer.com and see if you can get one. The label peels off and you can learn more about the tree on the inside. That's all for today. Be sure to check us out at treepittsburgh.org and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.